Hello and welcome or welcome back to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff and today we have a Lego haul. And this one is half Lego, half not Lego, and I'll explain it. If you guys would, hit that like button, subscribe if you feel like I've earned your subscription, and remember that these videos are Enzo approved. A few weeks back, specifically on May the 25th of this year, 2025, I did a pick a brick order online through lego.com. And you know, some items come directly from the US, so these got here in about a week and a half, and these just got here 2 days ago, and so yeah, it was about a month. Anyway, I know it doesn't mean much in these bags what they are, so I'm gonna go ahead and open these up and I'll show you exactly what I got. If you've been watching my city videos religiously, you'd know that I worked on a wave thing. And I ran out of parts. And mainly, I had enough of these, but I didn't have enough of these, the 1x1 dark blue trans. And I wasn't quite sure how I was going to connect the wave to the rest of the water. And that's what these brackets here are for. I've got a variety of them. And I ordered approximately about 20 each. Some of them only 10, but we'll see how that goes. And that's to finish that wave there. Now, if I like this concept, I'll order more pieces in the future and I'll make more than one wave, but that particular wave, I have enough to finish it. Now, these here were just because, well, I was already ordering other stuff. I might as well put some stuff in the cart that was there, you know, that for, you know, just to kind of round it out. And if you see here, these are tiles. This is the prison outbreak, and this is one of the shuttles. And we've got the Robo roller coaster 3-in-1, and then we have the ice cream shop. This is most likely a police helicopter, and I'm not really sure what the other one is. But these are just tiles to represent Lego sets. I do have a Lego store that I do take to shows and stuff. On the inside, I only have a few of these tiles because at the time that I built this, and I built this, oh my gosh, I built it when I lived in Virginia, and I left Virginia in 19, so 6 years ago. It was built while I was living in Virginia, so it's at least 6 years old. And there was only a couple tiles. Well, with these tiles, I'll be able to put more variety in the store and remove some of the tiles that are currently in there, just give it just a little more variety. And also, I'm probably going to build a second Lego store just for my city and not for the shows. So anyways, this is the first part of it. Now let's get to another item that I bought in this Lego haul. Okay, so I want to be very careful not to show the vendor, and the reason why is because I started off by using a different vendor in my city. A few years back, Leanne, one of the members of my lug, gave me about 20 LED lights and 2 of the controller things. I kind of forgot about them, and actually not kind of, I did forget about them. And so what I did was one day I was cleaning up, I found them and I started using them, but then I came across this vendor here who's in the United States, and I thought, okay, well, let me try this. And he's actually decently priced, and if I like it, I will reveal who it is. If I don't like it, you'll just never hear the name. So, and I think that's fair, because I don't want to give any sort of publicity, or what do you want to call it, shout out to someone I don't like. And I'm not saying I don't like them, I don't know yet. So let's install them and let's figure out what's there. I would open it up, but the logo's all over the packaging, so this is all I can show you. This is about $130 worth of LED stuff. And in keeping with LED, I decided to buy a new surge protector. This surge protector is special, and the reason that it's special is that it not just has regular plug-ins, which is required for the China lights. Well, actually, I guess the China lights, they're USB. They could also use this. This surge protector has 2 USBs, regular, and USB-Cs, 2 of them. Now, these are the only ones I'm going to use, but I can also use a power brick if I have them and connect more circuits there. And this has a 10-foot cord. That's very important because I want it to be able to go you know, down so I don't trip over it. I don't have to keep unplugging it. I can keep it plugged in all the time once I put it in. And the other thing that it has is right here, it has these 2 little notches here. This is made so that if you have a screw that has the right head on it, you can put it in there and you can slide this on there and it will mount. And if you've noticed on my Lego City, I've got that 1x3 that sits there. I'm going to mount it right there, plug this into the wall, and then I'll have a spot for 2 of the circuits. And you know, if I skip every other one, there's 3 more here, so 5 per bar. And I got this on Amazon. It was only like $13, so it's fairly cheap. And so that's what I'm going to do. Last but not least in this video, I have my pick-a-brick. Now, last Sunday I went to my parents' house, which is 100 miles away. On the way there, there's a Farmington Station, Utah Lego store. And I stopped by and decided to check out the pick-a-brick wall. And I had a couple dollars, and I figured if they had something worth getting, I'd get something. And they did have something worth getting, and that's these 1x2 masonry profile bricks in olive green. Now, I like these bricks a lot. These are some of my favorites. In fact, I bought 10 of the Fabulous 5 Loft just so I can get some of the white and light bluish gray of this color, of this brick. And so when it comes to light bluish gray, I like to use those in the non-wet areas, like let's say in my parking garage, to show decay, because every US city or any city anywhere in the world has some sort of decay. I don't want my city to appear perfect. I want it to seem real to life. And so in the garage I use light bluish gray. In fresh water, like in the sewers, and yes, I do realize that sounds like a contradiction because sewer water is not fresh water, but I mean fresh water in the opposite of what salt water is. I use the dark bluish gray 1x2 masonry bricks. Now I use these anytime the water is salt water and to show decay there. I do like doing that. I know that bricks don't usually turn green, but I like to do that just to signify decay, and also not just decay of the concrete crumbling, but the salt water hitting it. So I was able to get 485 in this little bundle of joy right here, and that means that on Bricklink, I wanted to let you know, I looked it up, they're 13 cents a piece for new. So if I would have bought 485 of them from Bricklink, I would have spent $63.05 plus anywhere from $5 to $9 shipping, because it depends on the seller. So probably about $70. On Pick-a-Brick, I spent $19.29 including tax. I did not have a box with me, so there's no refill discount. That's the full price. And they cost me 3.9 cents per piece. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is that through getting lucky and finding this on Pick-a-Brick, I saved basically about 70%. I spent 30.6% through the Pick-a-Brick box versus what I would have got with Bricklink with no shipping. I hope you guys and gals have enjoyed this video and appreciate my efforts in trying to make sure everything arrives. And as you can tell, it's not an easy task. You got to kind of do a little here, a little there, plan ahead. Anyway, If you guys appreciate my videos, please hit the like button. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, subscribe. Also turn on all notifications and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think, how you think the city's going, any suggestions you might have, that kind of thing. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to help the channel, there are several ways. First way is PayPal donations. Also, you can head to Bricklink and buy some pieces for your mocks and mods there, and that way we help each other out. I get the money I need, you get the parts you need. Or you can head over to Etsy and purchase our Akro-Mils dividers that we sell. If you don't have the monetary means, first of all, I'm sorry, there's links in the description for all three of those. And if you don't have the monetary means, there are other ways to help, and one way is to share a link to this video or any of my other videos on other social media platforms. Let people know that this channel is here. I'd appreciate it. The other way you can do it is just by watching another video after this one. It triggers the algorithm, and that makes me happy, and makes the algorithm happy. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.